Hello heroes, Kelthar of the Heroes and Legends, and welcome back to the RPG Corner. It's time for some more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. We finished the free days bonding events and rummaging around town. I think it's time to do some quests, so I think we need to go to... hold on, let's do this. Wait, upper class dorm, alright, that's where we're starting. Okay. You're a Bridger from Class 2, right? If so, I'm here to help with the request that you sent to the Student Council. It's me, alright. And you're Rain from Class 7. Now that we've established that we know each other, let's get down to it. Can you get started right now? Yeah, let's do it. I sure can. Ask away. Phew, thank you. So you wrote that you're having some issues with your childhood friend. That's right, Alan from Class 4 to be specific. We're from the same town, we used to go to Sunday school together. I ended up having to leave that school though, and I never saw him after that, so that's why I was so happy to run into him again here, but... I see where this is going. You're an upper class student though, aren't you? I'm surprised you were childhood friends with someone who, well, isn't. What, is that weird? Well, I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's pretty rare, isn't it? Well, it's true that nobles and commoners don't have many opportunities to interact with one another in Erebona. I'm just the daughter of a baron though, so our family isn't all that influential. My father was never one to put much importance on social standing either. He even let me attend Sunday school on my own since it was close enough to home. That would explain it. Guess her dad's kind of like mine. So what exactly do you want me to do? You said you weren't even sure what he was thinking. Well, I'm not sure why, but Alan's been doing everything he can to avoid me ever since we met up again here. He just gives me the cold shoulder whenever I try to speak to him too. It's not good. Any idea why he might be acting like this? Not at all, which is why I'm so worried. I haven't done anything that could have offended him the few times we've talked. And it's not like he'd have some grudge from when we were younger either. We got along so well back then that we used to play together all the time. It'd be one thing if he was just avoiding me, but he started treating me like some sort of nuisance. As far as I can tell, something seems to have happened to him at the fencing club. Those could definitely be related. Either way, seems like the quickest solution is to ask Alan himself. Slow down for a sec. Don't worry, I'm not just going to walk right up there and ask him directly, but he might be more willing to open up to another guy about it. I'll go talk to him and try to figure out what's going on through his head. Well then, thank you. Okay, I better go find him. Actually, before I do, do you know if he'll be at the fencing club today? Most likely, yes. You'll probably find him in the training hall. Got it. Before you go, Reen, please promise you'll tell me everything you managed to get out of him. If I'm to blame here, I'd rather no. Please don't hide that from me. I won't, I promise. Alright, so he's somewhere. Wait. Front entrance. I think gymnasium. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh, here we go. Excuse me, I'm looking for a guy named Alan. He's supposed to be a member of this club, but he's off today or something? Not with my permission, at least. He didn't even mention he'd be out today. Oh. In other words, he's skipping practice. Got a feeling I know where he is, though. I see. What exactly are you thinking? I'd check the field if I were you. Unlike Patrick, Alan actually cares about this club. Chances are he's skipping practice so he can train on his own. Well then, now that he mentions it, Patrick isn't here either. Sigh, that's not really an excuse, but I find it hard to blame him after what happened. Come to think of it, what did happen here last month? I'd only heard rumors. I'd rather not dig this stuff up, but both of them are skipping today, so what the hell? Truth is, Alan and Patrick faced off last month. Patrick, being the slimy little scumbag he is, made a show out of holding back, then still beat Alan down. It was humiliating, crushed all of Alan's confidence right out of him. I don't doubt it. That's why I'm letting him off easy for now. I'd like to see him bounce back from this, though. Tell you what, if you got some business with Alan, do us a favor and tell him to drop by. I mean, you don't have to You don't have to if you don't want to, but we'd appreciate it. Of course, I'll be sure to tell him if I have the chance. So he's on the field. The field of dreams. Let's go. Are we gonna fight? Oh shit. Save. We might be fighting. You're the guy from class 7, right? Do you have some business with me or something? No, nothing like that. I saw you training out here and I was pretty impressed, that's all. That said, you seem a little hesitant and it's getting in the way of your form. What makes you think you can just show up and criticize me? Is it because you're a noble? Yeah, that's right. I've heard about you. Should a high and mighty noble like you even talk to a lowly commoner like me? Or do you get a pass when it's condescension? Stuff has never really bothered me. Seems like this guy has a noble-shaped chip on his shoulder. Putting your baggage aside for now, you came here to train, didn't you? How about you join me for a while? Me train with you? Yeah, it's a chance to practice in a way you wouldn't normally. I'm sure you'd find it beneficial. What do you say? Well, I don't know what you're planning, but if it'll make me stronger, then I'm on board. I wouldn't say no to some big fancy noble who took the time out of his busy day to ask me anyway. Okay, I'll get everything ready. Wonder if Instructor Sarah will let me borrow one of the combat shells. Green called Instructor Sarah and she gave him permission to use a combat shell. Oh shit. We're fighting the dildo bot. You guys use this thing in class 7, right? You seriously gonna fight it? It looks a little intimidating, but it makes for great training, I promise. Feel free to attack as often as you'd like. Right.
Bring it on!
Got no OP, no EP, and meet. Holy shit. So he has to do the finishing blow, and he's conscious at the battle's end?
Go!
Well, let's start with an attack just to kind of gauge its. Okay. Let's see how your attack goes. Not too bad. Except for that, hurts like a bitch. Let's Battlescopia. Combat dummy made of mysterious metal, has high attack and defense power to simulate real battle. It's got 15,000 health remaining. Do you have any crafts? No S crafts. Anything to boost your defense, because you're gonna die. Seal, blind, burn, freeze. Nothing that increases defense. Guess it'll give you some strength then. Well, these said strength plus 25%. This thing.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Thunderstorm.
Here we go. Huh. Yep. Here we go.
Let's give him
All right,
motivate.
let's do this.
What's he doing? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Well, I just gotta keep healing myself now. Let's use the big one.
Yep. My turn.
Autumn Leaf Cutter.
There.
Miss.
Yep.
Why is he only going
we
for
go.
you? Delay.
Go.
Autumn
There.
Leaf Cutter. Oh, what's he doing?
My turn. There.
Cancel that spell.
My turn.
He has 3,900 health left. Oh boy. You should probably use an item.
Yep. Here we go. All right, let's do
Oh,
this.
you're not gonna reach him, are you? No, you're not.
Yep.
That's all he does is 400 damage. Why are you just focusing on him? Whew, this is frustrating. It's gonna. What the shit? Why did he?
My turn.
Oh boy.
All right, let's do this.
Grand Press. Is he gonna kill him with that? Oh my god.
Yep. Go.
Who? 1,700 left. Alright, I'm gonna use you only as an attacker now. Oh yeah.
My turn.
You're just a healer. You're a heal bitch. Wait, no, you're gonna motivate. That's what you're gonna do. You can do a second
All right,
motivate.
let's do this.
Facing strike. Soaring bird. Yes! Did we win? Surprising after that last attack of yours, that was a sight to behold. Thanks. I feel like I've got my confidence back now, at least a little bit of it. Good to hear. What's the matter? I feel kind of bad about all the flack I gave you earlier, that's all. I mean, you know, all the high and mighty noble stuff. Don't worry about it. But is there some reason you got so caught up in that? It's embarrassing to say out loud, but envy, I guess. I used to be off at almost everything I did. Sports, studying, anything you can think of. Still am, really. But I knew this noble who was basically my opposite. She could try anything and do it flawlessly. I was always so frustrated by that. All I wanted to do was be her equal. But no matter what I did, I couldn't manage it. It's a pretty lame reason, huh? Not at all. But the noble you're talking about. It's Bridget, isn't it? How did you know? Sorry, I guess it's time to come clean. Bridget's request. So that's how she felt. Now that I think about it, I really have been acting like a jerk. Yeah, you fucking jerk. You got a cute chick and she's like, she likes you a lot and you're just being a fucking jick. A dick jerk is called a jick, guys, just for your information. A dick and a jerk is a jick. Been acting like a jick. In your defense, I can sort of understand why you acted that way. Nobody wants to show their weakness to someone they look up to. It's not even that I look up to her so much as I want her to just look at me. What do you mean by... Yeah, I knew it. Nothing. Forget I said anything. So that's the way it is. Anyway, if that's what she sent you here for, I'll go talk to her. Besides, I owe her a personal apology for being so mean to her lately. She needs to know that my issue was with myself, not with her. In fact, I'll go do that right now. That's a relief. Hope the two of you can smooth things over. Me too. Thanks for all you've done for me today. Childhood friends' intentions completed. Well, quickly. Just out of curiosity. Damn. Alright, the next quest was... I can't even do things properly. Student Union Building. Not down here. Hey, is that Crow? Man, if I only could bet on the races, I'd be rolling in here on a wave of Mira. Watching them's fun enough, but it's just not the same without cash on the line, you know what I mean? Just have to deal with it. Rules are rules, unfortunately. Speaking of, I read something very interesting in a magazine the other day. Interesting, you say? I'm all ears. Okay. Photography Club. You must be Fidelio. You sent in a request about the photography club to the student council, right? Yeah, that's me. I'm actually head of the photography club. Given that you're a first year helping out the student council, I suppose that makes you the Reen I've heard about? I'm the one and only. Guilty as charged. I believe your request said something about an issue with a first year club member. That's right. I was hoping you could handle it on my own, but that's becoming less and less likely. I really do want to stop Rex though, so would you be willing to lend me a hand? Okay. Of course, let's get him. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Like I said, the matter I want to discuss with you concerns a first-year student by the name of Rex. Apparently, he's been taking inappropriate photographs of girls without their permission. And to make matters worse, he's been exchanging them in shady deals with some of the other boys at the academy. Well, that definitely sounds pretty sketchy. In fact, sounds like a blatant violation of the Academy's rules. Indeed it does. I'm not sure exactly what kind of photographs they are or what he's exchanging them for, but the fact that he's violating the rules of the Academy is clear. If he keeps it up, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up suspended or even expelled. That's why I want to stop him before it's too late. That's true, he's practically doomed if the instructors or the girls themselves find out about this. Speaking of which, have you tried discussing this with Rex in private? Privato? I've asked about it a few times in passing, but he always plays innocent. I assume he thinks it's safe to continue as long as he doesn't get caught in the act. I see. In that case, let's catch him in the act. Bust him while he's exchanging his photos. Wish it didn't have to come to this, but I don't think we have any other choice at this point. But word of warning, he's been extremely vigilant lately. I think he might have raised the issue one too many times and put him on guard, which is why I'm going to ask you to catch him for me. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Rex and I be from different social classes, but I've always seen us as friends who shared a mutual trust. All I want is for him to understand that what he's doing and stop, but it does make me sad that it's come to this. We'll just have to hope that catching him in the act will give us the chance to show him what he's doing is wrong. Suppose you're right. Either way, he seems to have a number of prearranged spots where he conducts these deals. I managed to work out 2 of them so far. The first of them is behind the storage building on the field, and the other is near the old schoolhouse. Those spots do seem secluded enough to get away with some shady business. He has a good eye for these things. You're going to want to be careful when trying to get near him, though. He has a knack for sensing danger. Tread very lightly. I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, I'll start looking for him in the 2 spots you mentioned. Okay. Let's go. Oh shit, too fast, too fast. This happens when you... Remember what I told you guys about the writing? It's like normal run speed, kind of run fast, and then you have turbo, and then you have super turbo. Alright. There's some green there. That seems to be like a common place. Academy Field. Oh man, this picture's great. Rex, you're an artist, a genius even. Haha, I don't mean to brag, but you're totally right. I am a genius. Found him. Looks like Fidelio hit that nail right on the head. Now I just need to see a deal go down. So have you got the goods? Of course, man. I brought some top quality stuff. Now we're talking. Let's get... Hold up. What's going on, Rex? Don't tell me it's that Fidelio guy again. Not him. Just a feeling. Let's split for now. We'll meet back up at Area B. Got it? Got it. Why'd it get so quiet all of a sudden? What the? They're gone. Did he sense I was here and run away? Sure seems like right over those boxes by the looks of it. This is what Fidelio meant by him being really good at sensing danger. He'll be a tough one to catch. It's not gonna happen if I waste my time standing around here, though. Better find out where he went. Okay, the next location. Where the hell is it? Where the shit did he go? Oh man. They're working on stuff. I should talk to her. Angie, what are your plans for the summer festival? I heard your dad told you to attend the garden party this year. He'd be a fool to assume that I'd ever go along with that. There's no way I'm wasting my time wearing a frilly dress and hobnobbing with those high society idiots. Hitting the stalls with you in tow would be 1,000,000 times more fun. That's the Angie I know. Sorry. Distracted. Ugh. He's not there. He's not here. Student Union Building, Academy Library, Engineering Building, Main Building, Old School. Oh, wait. Hold on. Ah! Hey, you. Oh, hey, Patrick. See, you're hard at work again as the student council's errand boy. Though I can hardly imagine a more fitting role for the ringleader of a class of misfits. He almost seemed kind of down after last month, like he regretted what he said, but it looks like we're back to the old Patrick again. What are you smiling about? Hope you're not expecting an apology for what I said last month, because if so, you'll be waiting a long time. I admit, losing my composure like that wasn't befitting of my status as a member of the nobility, but yeah, I get it. Don't feel bent out of shape or anything, so let's just put it behind us, okay? Trying to feign nonchalance, are you? Always have to be the cool one, don't you, Schwarzer? No matter. I'll leave you to take care of whatever menial chores you've been saddled with today, but I have no intention of letting you get the better of me again in the classroom or in combat, so be ready. God, I want to punch him in the face again. Does he know it's summer? He needs to change his clothes up. What was that all about? I guess that means he really has been dwelling on what happened last month this whole time. Maybe he's not half bad after all. Oh, I didn't even get to go to the damn thing. Interrupted. Aha! Look at me, smart. Just gotta just walk up to them, I guess. There he is, the same guy from before is with him too. He should have the pictures on hand, so now would be the time to ask. Sorry, do you have a minute? Who's that? Have you got a new customer? No, I'm pretty sure that's Reen from class 7. You know, the guy who's always helping out the student council. Damn, we just about closed the deal too. He might be the one you noticed earlier then. No doubt about it. And he's headed straight for us. We can't let him see the stash though. What are we gonna do? He's already pretty close. Don't worry, I've got a plan. If we make it out here alive, we'll meet at point C. You ready? Yeah. We've got some questions for you two. Whoa, what are you doing over there in that revealing swimsuit, Elisa? Wait, Elisa? Why would she even be in a... Wow, he totally has the hots for Elisa. Sanova. Oh, I'm an idiot. It said son of a... And they're gone already. Well, they're fast if nothing else. They got me good this time. It didn't seem like they'd finished their trade, though. I've been to the places Fidelio mentioned, but it seems like they have another meeting spot. Don't want a place no one will find them. Maybe like a building that's not used very often. I better start searching then. Main building first. I need to go outside. Well, the gym is constantly the main building, student union, academy. Auditorium doesn't get used very much. Excuse me. Auditorium's open. Maybe he found his way in here. Is it? Nice, I'll take this one. Well then, it was a pleasure doing business with you. God, seriously, again? Okay, gotta go later. Wait up, Rex. Okay, hand it over. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but you shouldn't have that photo. Guess I'm sunk. Fine, here you go. Confiscated the offending photo. Is this President Toa? Big fan, alright. But you got a problem with that? Not exactly. I wasn't really what to expect when I heard that Rex was taking inappropriate photos, but this is just a picture of her working like she always does. Isn't it great? It's Toa in her natural habitat. How can your heart not melt when you see that sweet look of determination? Sneaking a picture like this is an art, and you can't deny that Rex is a master of his craft, can you? Can you? Well, I really can't. But he still took this photo without permission, so yeah, I figured as much. That's why I handed it over. Are you sure she'd be standing here talking to me while Rex gets away? Good point. I can tell he's still somewhere in the auditorium, though. Seems like he's planning on hiding out here and hoping I'll leave. I've got some bad news for you, Rex. Either way, I'd better not catch you buying candid photos again. Got it? You got it. Let's see. Well, he ran off this way. Never got to run around in here before. I'll look everywhere. Ain't nobody mess with me. Ah, there he is. You're hiding down there in the corner? You idiot. Sorry, Rex, it's over. There's nowhere to run. Just come quietly and brace for a lecture from Fidelio. So how'd you even think to look up here? Alright, the game's up, Rex. Hand over all the photos you've taken without their subject's permission, and don't even think about holding on to the photo quartz you used to take them. Fine, this is all I've got left, though. Fidelio took the photographs and photo quartz from Rex. Jeez, they're remarkably varied, aren't they? And it looks like there are even more on the photo quartz. Well, yeah. These are really nice photos, though. I'm surprised. So am I. They're all very characteristic of the girls featured in them. They really convey each girl's individual charms. My question is, he either had a really good zoom lens or he was really up in their faces, and how could they not notice the pictures were being taken? Like, he'd have to be down and angled from the horse. Sorry, hands in the camera, but I'm just trying to make a point here. My finger, see, is trying to say he'd have to be just kind of down from the horse and literally up in her face in the church, so he couldn't be that far. She should have seen the photo being taken. And then he would have to be literally right behind the easel. He couldn't just zoom that away. That makes no sense. And then he'd have to be right next to Elisa there. The only one that wouldn't have noticed is Laura swimming. So you like them too, huh? They're beautiful photographs, I'll give you that. So that doesn't change the fact they were taken without the girl's permission. It doesn't even matter how well you've taken a picture is if its subject doesn't want to be photographed. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say here, don't you? I guess, yeah. By the way, we heard that you were exchanging them with some of the other students. That's right, I'm afraid we're going to need to ask you to give us whatever you traded for too. Fine. A magazine. It's full of pictures of girls. Well, at least he wasn't selling them for Mira. So now what happens to me? If the photos were too risque, I was going to tell you to leave the club, but I think I know just the way to put this all behind us. Fidelio tore up the photographs and put the photo course under a bright light, utterly destroying the photographs on it. No, all my hard work, all my blood, sweat, and tears. Compared to having the instructors find out about what you were doing, this is a cakewalk. Well, that's true. I doubt anyone other than Fidelio would have forgiven me for what I did either. Well, you're a top-notch photographer after all. I know you'll do great things if you put your mind to it. You really think so? I'm sorry I haven't been coming to the club for a while too. As long as you realize what you did was wrong, I have no intention of harping on the matter any further. It looks like everything's okay between them now. That's a relief. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you to stop taking pictures of girls, but make sure you get their permission. I'm sure the photographs you take will turn out even better that way. Snapped. Green pendulum. Oh, hello, Reen Schwarzer of Class 7 speaking. It's Neithardt. Are you free at the moment, Schwarzer? I am. Did you need something? Good. As it so happens, I have a little proposal for you. If you have a moment to spare, come speak with me in the faculty lounge. I'll give you the details in person. Is this an urgent matter? No, there's no need to rush or even come along at all if you can't make it. Your other responsibilities take precedence. If you do have the time, however, I would appreciate your presence. I wonder what his proposal is. Hold on. Wasn't he supposed to be returning to his unit today? Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out whatever I make to the faculty lounge. Main building, first floor. I think it's... Alright, Neithardt, what you want? Hello, Schwarzer. Have you finished assisting the student council? Yes, sir. We managed to take care of our most pressing tasks. By the way, I was under the impression that you'd be returning to the military. Was there a change of plans? I resolved my military business in record time. I got back not too long ago, in fact. You're saying you've already come back, come and gone? You must be exhausted. Exhausted doesn't begin to cover it. To make matters worse, Instructor Thomas roped me into drinking with him last night. I hardly managed to get any shut-eye, though maybe I shouldn't be telling you about this. I was about to say, but he went out with Instructor Thomas even after all that. I never would have expected him to be so friendly. Moving on, Instructor Valentine told me about your swimming lessons. It seems as though the men of Class 7 suffered a truly humiliating defeat. I can't really think of one. Arside and Colossal Schwarzer, I'm referring to Arside and Colossal. What Instructor Valentine told me holds true. Those two swam circles around all you men. Or maybe I should say boys. Men of the Empire would not stand for this. For the sake of masculinity the world over, please tell me you at least felt a twinge of frustration. I mean a twinge, sure. And there may be hope for you yet. Listen, well, Schwarzer, if you've got the time and guts, I'd be willing to teach you how men swim. Gonna need you to clarify that. Swimming is more about knowing how to breathe and use your body than it is your body itself. Us Army men undergo training in order to learn how to swim quickly and effectively. No wasted movements, no wasted breaths. And I would be willing to pass this all on to you in order to keep you from being shown up by those two girls again. Seriously? I'm always serious. If you got the stones, gather up Class 7's men and I'll teach you all at once. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Make your choice. Let's do this. If you're willing to teach us, I'm not going to waste this opportunity. Now there's an answer. Gather up the other men and meet me in the gymnasium. Oh shit. Straight up takes us here. Oh boy. So why are we here again? Instructor Neithardt wants to teach us how to swim as effectively as possible. In that case, we owe him our gratitude. I still don't get why we needed to assemble so quickly just for some swimming lessons. If it's just a pressing issue for you, I can't imagine any of us would mind if you left us and went back to the dorm. It's not an issue, it's an observation, you smarmy little. Ha ha ha, cough right, then let us begin. We'll begin with warm-ups done in accordance with the Manway method. The Manway method? Did you just make that up? No, the name's not important. The method, on the other hand, is you'll be racing each other one-on-one. Nothing gets a man motivated like some sweaty competition. Now, Schwarzer, why don't we start with you since you decided to pipe up about the name? Pick your first opponent. Yes, instructor. Who could I easily beat? Probably Elliot. Yeah, I'm gonna go face Elliot. I'm gonna make this easy. Would you mind going first? It's fine with me. I don't know if I'll pose much of a challenge, but I'll try my hardest. Oh shit, I forgot how to do this already. On your marks, get set, go. Press Y or B when the two circles overlap. This really will increase your speed. Did I win? Whew. Just barely. I almost got beat down. Oh. That was a close call. Wow, you really are fast. You're not exactly a slow swimmer yourself. Are you here to chit-chat or are you here to swim? Get back here at once. Yes, sir. Yes, instructor. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, do I get that with everybody? Powerful strike and art support. The Manway method warm-ups continued in this fashion. In the end, everyone had raced up everyone without a single break. Four races in a row, it really takes its toll on you. You're telling me I'm exhausted. Yeah, I think we're about done for the day. I'm ready for a nap. I knew swimming could be tiring, but I didn't know how it could get this bad. That should do it for our warm-ups, correct? I would appreciate if we could get to the meat of these lessons. How naive. Sorry, I think I might have You're all naive, every last one of you. You boys think you're ready to learn anything after a wimpy little warm-up like that? Oh, we still have a long way to go. Which leads us into our next exercise of the day, limit breakers. I'm not the only one panicking about the word break being in the name, am I? What are those exactly? There's no such thing as a dumb question, Regnitz, but that one came awfully close. As the name would suggest, this exercise has you swimming to then through the limits of your endurance. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh no, instructor, this is a surefire way to drown. Don't do this to us. But don't worry, I'll give you 30 whole seconds to rest for every length of the pool you swim. Is he serious? That didn't sound like a joke to me. Maybe this is how they do it in the army. Seems as though each of you has expended all your reserves of energy by now. I'm honestly surprised that none of us are dead yet. Is there any point to all of this? You still doubt me? I suggest checking how long your last times were. Sure, you'll find yourselves impressed. Everyone check their final times, just as instructor Neithardt had suggested. No way. It felt like it took us hours to get across the pool. What exactly happened here? Once you reach your limit, your body dedicates all of its energy to swimming, not wasting an ounce on anything else. This is the method I told you about. Keep swimming like this and you'll be able to cut down your times even further. So this is why you pushed us so far. There was a method to your madness all along. That's right. Snide comments aside, you all performed very well. You might want to use these to recover from your training, though. gave us some healing. Thank you. That's all for today. This is in the end. You better keep training up so those girls don't show you up again. Of course, thank you for taking the time to coach us. Nice. Okay. I think the only thing left to do is, yep, Old Schoolhouse Mystery, which will probably be an entire episode unto itself. Most likely. So, thank you guys for watching this episode of the RPG Corner. We're playing The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm Kelthar of the Heroes and Legends. Subscribe if you want to get a part of the Heroes and Legends Nation. Leave a comment if you have something to say about the game or another game you might want me to play in the RPG Corner. Like if you like the video, and hit that notification button if you want to be notified of the next episode of this or anything else on the channel. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.